Hello everyone, Xeno What If here. Bring in part 2 of What If Reds and Blues goes to Remnant. Link down description of the fanfiction of this What If. Listen here YouTube. I do not own anything and this is not a scam. Chapter 3, Operation, Rosebud Part 1. Planet Iris, Chorus System, 2555. POV Change, Michael J. Caboose. Premise. As Locus is inducted into the Reds and Blues, Caboose must convince his friends to do the impossible. Caboose. A voice muttered. Caboose turned around to see RWBY standing there. The room they were in was a blank gray room. RWBY. He muttered in astonishment, RWBY, is that you? But she didn't respond to him. Caboose, where are you? I'm standing right in front of you. Caboose questioned. Caboose. RWBY repeated. RWBY, I'm right, as Caboose walked towards her and was going to grab her shoulder. She immediately faded away. He looked at his hand before looking around the room. RWBY, he worryingly asked. He then noticed ash falling from the sky, and the ground suddenly turned to rubble and grass. The sky was pitch black, and cloudy. Caboose turned around in a horrific sight. A large building up in flames, creatures with bone armor running towards it. Standing right in front of him was a silhouette of a woman with glowing amber eyes, with fire radiating from them. Lying in front of her was an injured RWBY. RWBY looked up at Caboose, and stretched her hand out to him. You could have saved us. Gah. No. A spear had suddenly formed in the woman's hand, and she impaled RWBY in the back. The Reaper then rolled to the side, dead. It was then that Caboose noticed other bodies nearby, the bodies of teams RWBY and JNPR to be exact. The woman then looked at Caboose and stretched her hand out. Fire shot from her hand as Caboose blocked himself. Caboose shot out of bed after the intense dream. He breathed heavily as sweat rolled down his skin. He then looked around the room for his team. Tucker was sleeping with no shirt on, and possibly even no clothes on at all. A habit Wash had been trying to get Tucker to stop. But Tucker did have a blanket over him, so it was safe. Wash himself was sleeping rather peacefully. He had a mask over his mouth that allowed oxygen to flow to his brain. The mask also pumped a non-lethal drug that allowed Wash to relax and sleep better. Finally, there was Carolina. She was sleeping just across from Wash, and was lying on her side facing him. This was something she did to make sure that he was alright if something bad happened due to Wash's condition. Caboose couldn't see the Reds as they had their own bunk, all with the exception of Lopez, who actually had to sleep in the garage on a battery pad. Caboose rolled out of bed and went down to a room where the Reds and Blue kept all their files. Whether it was psyche profiles, missions, anything. This place had it all. Caboose found what he was looking for, a large file folder, filled with papers. The mission's name was plastered on it. Operation Rosebud. I've gotta find you. Caboose replied, you've helped me before. Mornings for the Reds and Blue were always the same. Sarge would be the first to wake up, make a full pot of coffee, drink only 1 cup, and then fire 2 shotgun shells to wake everyone up. But today things were different. When Sarge woke up, he noticed that someone already made coffee, and that everyone else was already. The only person who wasn't in their common room was Caboose. Damn it. Sarge grumbled, you're all up already. I found a way to fire my shotgun to sound like a bugle. And that's why we're already up. Griff jokingly said. Actually this is the normal time we get up, sir. Simmons explained, you just never set your alarm. Oh, that makes. Sarge replied. Since you're here, Sarge, Wash said to him, we could use your help in getting Locus integrated into Red Team. Alright, Sarge grumbled, as he sat down, what do you want to know, dirtbag? Just tell him the basic, Sarge. Carolina said to him. Fine. On Red Team, I'm the leader, Simmons is my number 2. Sarge began, Griff's the pilot driver cause that's all he'd good at. Lopez is our resident robot mechanic, and Donut is the grenadier. So you can be our sniper, scout, dirtbag. I see. Locus muttered. You'll also have your own personal freedom, and you must attend every Red Team staff meeting, unless they are not mandatory. It also includes meetings with Blues. So, don't miss them. Understood, Locus replied. Alright, you're in, Sarge said to him. That's it? Locus asked. Yep. Congrats, you're on the team. Sarge replied. Alright then, Locus muttered. Wash. Carolina said to the ex-freelancer, She was holding a needle in her hands. It's time. Oh right. Wash replied, fire away. Carolina put the needle into his neck and injected the serum. Wash winced slightly but stopped after a second. Everyone was watching as Wash was given his medication. You guys sure you still haven't found a suitable replacement for this medicine Wash needs? Sarge asked Simmons and Doc. Well, if we did find a replacement, we would be shouting, "We have a new medicine for you Wash." You stupid fool. O'Malley replied. Yeah, what he said. Doc added. Also, Dr. Gray did say she has almost found something for him. Simmons said to him, it's just gonna take some time. Alright. Sarge grumbled. Tucker then asked a question for everyone. Hey, has anyone seen Caboose this morning? He wasn't in here when we woke up. Simmons replied. Well, he wasn't in his bunk this morning, so he has to be around here. Donut added. Maybe he's trying to find the bathroom again. Lopez suggested. Lopez, this is no time for jokes. Sarge said to him, it's still morning. Why'd I even bother? Lopez sighed. Then where is he? Tucker asked again. I'm here, a voice said. Everyone noticed Caboose standing in the door. He had something in his hands. Oh, there you are, Caboose. Tucker said to him, where were you? Just going through some stuff. Caboose replied. What that you got in your hands? Tucker asked, pointing to the object he had with him. Our next mission. Caboose replied, which confused everyone. Mission. Simmons questioned, what mission? If this is another mission to steal my pint of ice cream again, I swear I will lose it. Griff hissed. No, it's not that, said Caboose, it's something else. He gave the object he had to Wash, which turned out to be a file folder filled with papers titled Operation Rosebud. Wash sighed heavily as he gazed upon the file. Operation Rosebud. Carolina questioned, what the hell is that? Carolina. Sarge said to her, remember that time Griff replaced our energy drinks with Bloody Marys and we all got drunk? Best prank I've ever done. Griff muttered. Yeah, Carolina replied. And the story Wash told you? Sarge added. The one about the kids. Carolina gasped, that was real. Yep, we were all there. Sarge explained. That is weird. Carolina muttered. Locus then looked at Griff. You replaced your own energy drinks with Bloody Marys. Ya know, for the lulz. Griff replied, I thought about the kids. I knew about them already. Locus said to them all, catching everyone off guard. How do you know about Team RWBY? Sarge asked. When Hargrove hired me back when I was still a mercenary, he told me all of Project Freelancer's secrets. Locus explained, even the ones about Team RWBY. Did you believe any of it? Tucker asked. No. Locus replied, not until now though. Wash then looked at Caboose. Caboose, why did you get this? We have to rescue them. Caboose replied. Rescue? Tucker questioned, did they send you a message or something? No, I had a dream. Caboose replied, I saw Ruby and her friends all dead. Lying in front of a woman. A woman? Tucker asked intrigued, now you're talking my language. Tucker. The blue soldier groaned. Sorry. Look, we have to help them. Caboose pleaded, they haven't returned to see us yet. Caboose, are you sure that's a good idea? Tucker said to him, maybe they haven't come back for a reason. Yeah, asking us to do the impossible. Wash added. But we're the Reds and Blues. Caboose shouted, we do the impossible. Sarge, you built a car out of nothing in what we thought was the future. I did. Sarge muttered, I did. We stopped an army of robots. Caboose continued, saved a planet. Traveled through time. We are the impossible. Everyone realized he wasn't wrong there, and nodded in agreement. Church is dead. Caboose continued, they don't know that. They came to us a second time to see us. Going out of their way to help us. We did nothing for them, or even paid a visit. So come on, let's go have some fun. I'm in. Griff spoke up, shit's getting boring over here anyway. Besides, Young probably needs with pranks. Count me in too. Donut added, it's now our time to shine. Can I get a heck yeah? Hell no. Sarge muttered, I'll take it. If my men are in, then I'm in. Sarge continued, I've been killing to slaughter those Grim again. Yes, so have I. Muhahahaha. O'Malley shouted before Doc took over, we're in too. Same here. Simmons added, yes, me too. Lopez added, Everyone looked at the rest of Blue Team and Locus. "Alright," said Tucker, "you've convinced me. I'm in." "Same here," Wash added, "you can count on both me and Carolina." "Amen," Carolina muttered. "I'm new," said Locus, "so I probably don't have a say in the matter." "That's right," Sarge replied. "Alright then," said Simmons, "I'll start working on a teleporter." "I'll check our food supply," Griff added. "I'll get our weapons," Sarge shouted. "I'll get Wash's medicine," Carolina said. "Yes, this will be the best vacation ever," Caboose shouted. Chapter 4, Operation Rosebud Part 2. Planet Iris, Chorus System, 2555. POV, Cacania Griff. Premise: Griff's sister Cacania returns to the Reds and Blues as the two teams prepare to travel to Remnant. A pelican flew the sky over Iris before landing on a landing pad near the Reds and Blues base. The boarding ramp opened and out stepped a lone figure. She was wearing yellow armor similar to the Reds and Blues. Griff was waiting at the bottom of the ramp as the figure approached. "Hey sis," Griff said to her. "Hey bro," Kai replied, "Man, it seems pretty busy here." "Yeah, it is," Griff explained, "we got a new mission. I'll brief you while we head inside." Griff took Kai into the base where they met up with Sarge, Locus, Doc, and Simmons. "Hey look, it's the little tramp," Sarge shouted, as the Griff twins entered. "How's Earth?" "Great," Kai replied, "Mom is all moved in now. By the way, Simmons, Mom says thanks for helping in buying the place. Tell her I said you're welcome," Simmons said to her before turning his attention to Doc. The medic was wearing his skin suit, which all red and blue soldiers wore under their armor. His legs and forearms were clad in newer armor plates for the next design of armor for the Reds and Blues. "All right Doc," Simmons said to him, "try moving your left leg up, test the calibration." Are you sure this stuff is safe?" Doc asked before O'Malley took over. "Oh stop being a sissy you fool," O'Malley said to his step-brother of a split mind, "it's just another suit of armor." Okay," Doc replied. Doc lifted his left leg up before putting back down. "Good," Simmons said to him, "now you're right." Doc lifted his right arm, and proceeded to do these with his arms. Simmons then told him to remove the armor pieces before getting into his old armor. "So what makes this armor different from the ones we're all wearing now?" Sarge asked Simmons, as Doc was changing. "Well first off, the armor's exterior design is based off an older model armor. The ones we used in Valhalla to be exact," Simmons explained. "Each is made of a plastoid material that is tough and durable as the metal used in the armor we are wearing now. On top of that, they have enhanced thruster packs, can channel electricity, and are completely magnetized and EMP proof." "You mean EMP?" Griff corrected him. "It's pronounced EMP," Simmons retorted. "Yeah, which spells EMP, dipshit," Griff shot back. Moving on, Sarge spoke up, "If what you're saying is true about the magnets and electric stuff, we are completely immune to Pyrrha and Norris semblances." Not sure sir," Simmons replied. "These are just hypotheses, we would have to test them on the field." "Then it's good we're going to said field," said Sarge. "Come on fellas, let's see the weapons we got." "Ahem," Griff muttered, pointing to his sister. "Oh right," Sarge said. "Sister, Locus, sister. Ya happy dirtbag. Come on let's move." As the others left the base, Kai and Locus looked at each other. "Sup, hey," and the two ran off to join everyone else. POV change, Blue Team. Tucker, Wash, and Carolina were looking through some new weapons they were going to use on Remnant. That was, until everyone else joined them. "Hey guys," Kai shouted before seeing Tucker. "Hey Tucker." "Hey, babe," Tucker replied. "How Hawaii?" Same old, Kai replied. "Alright kids that's enough." Griff spoke up. "Do we have weapons ready?" "Already set up," Carolina replied. "Newest models from Misria Armory." "Wash, give them a demonstration." Wash picked up the first weapon he saw, the assault rifle. This rifle looked like the old MA-37 rifle, except its color scheme was similar to the MA-5D. "This is our new assault rifle, the MA-40. Wash explained. "It can be fired at semi or fully automatic modes, carries a 60-round box magazine, and has a slot for an AI chip. I'm gonna assume Caboose will want this weapon." "Yes," Caboose replied. Kinda looks like the MA-37. Simmons spoke up. Yeah, Wash replied, these rifle'll actually replace these for the UNSC Army. Wash then put down the assault rifle and picked up the battle rifle. This rifle's design looked like the BR-85HB, but with the color scheme of the older BR-55. Here's the new BR. Wash said to them, the BR-95X has a 4-round burst, and semi-fire mode. It can carry a 48-round box magazine or a 36-round if necessary. Nice. Donut muttered. Wash put down the weapon and then picked up what appeared an SMG. It looked like the M7 caseless SMG, but instead of an ammo case being attached to the side. It wasn't attached to the side, but stuck straight out. Here's the M7 Sten MG. Wash explained, nothing really different, but the stock in the back can be removed. Everyone just nodded at this, completely okay with it. Wash then picked a weapon Tucker often used if his sword wasn't available, the DMR. This particular version looked like the M395 variant that he used on Chorus. The difference was that this version had a slightly longer barrel, and the magazine stuck out of the bottom. Here's the M399X designated marksman rifle. Wash explained, reduced recoil, a 20-round box magazine, but a slower rate of fire. That won't be a problem. Tucker spoke up, I'll still make work. Wash then went for the shotgun. Our runner-up is the M99 tactical shotgun. Same design as the M45, but fires incendiary slug rounds. So I bet Sarge is going to have a field day with this. Hot damn. Sarge shouted, you bet I will. Wash then looked around at all the other weapons. Let's see, the rocket launcher, grenades, railgun, saw, and sniper rifle are all the same. But here's the pistol, the MX6 sidearm. It has the same design as the M6C pistol, but with the power and ammo capacity of the M6D. Sweet, sniper pistol is back. Donut shouted. Alright, that's all for weapons. Wash said to them, we checked our food and medical supplies. What else? Well, thanks to Kimball we have some old Karen tech. Griff muttered, particularly future cubes. We got 2 Jeeps, O'Malley's motorcycle, 4 mongooses, 3 banshees, the Pelican. Sarge continued until Griff spoke up again. Wait, we have the new ship. Griff cried, come on, let me show you guys. Pav change, garage, shut the fuck up. Tucker muttered as everyone gazed at the new vehicle Griff was talking about. It was a Prowler-class stealth ship that was traditionally used by Oni. It had a gunmetal gray color scheme, with red and blue outlines. The ship was massive, it could carry literally all of the vehicles and equipment, along with sleeping quarters for each soldier and more. It was a sight to behold. Pretty impressive, right? Griff asked them all. Griff, you have outdone yourself once again. Wash replied. Oh, and Simmons. Griff said to his friend. Yeah. Shotgun. Damn it. Simmons shouted, I should have seen that coming. So what design of ship is it? Doc asked. A brand new Mercedes-Benz 2554 Prowler Limited Edition. Griff replied, all gray, leather seat cockpit. I got it at a very good price. I paid cash, my cousin owns a dealership in the Epsilon Arity system. A Mercedes? Carolina questioned, really? Hey, it was either this or the Cadillac. Griff hissed, just go with it. Is it ready to fly, dirtbag? Sarge asked him. Not yet. Griff replied, I need Lopez to install additional engines. But it should be ready soon. All right then. Tucker said to everyone, we have supplies, weapons, and vehicles. Griff, Lopez, start packing up all vehicles. Sarge, Simmons, Wash, Carolina, you're on weapons. Donut, Doc, Locus are on rations. What about you, Caboose, and Kai? Wash asked. I'm gonna fill her in what we're doing. Tucker explained, as for Caboose, he's not here. Sure enough, he was right, Caboose was no longer with the group. Huh, where'd he go? Simmons muttered. I found him. Caboose suddenly shouted. Found who? Sarge asked him. Freckles. Caboose replied, I put him into his brand new body. Caboose proceeded to show off his new rifle, which now held his AI Freckles inside. Greetings, the AI said to them all. Do you think that's safe? Griff questioned, slightly worried. Don't worry, Griff. Wash said to him, Freckles has the same program from Caboose's old rifle. Sure enough, Caboose pulled the trigger on his gun, and it shot out confetti instead of bullets. Tucker did it. he muttered. "I'm standing right here, idiot." Tucker hissed. Tucker said it. Let's just get going." Simmons sighed. "Tucker, get Kai up to speed." Later, Tucker told Kai of what they were doing, and she was totally on board with the mission. She knew who Team RWBY was, but not Team JNPR. But Tucker assured her that they were friendly. Everyone packed their gear up. All rations, equipment, weapons, vehicles were stored in future cubes that Simmons managed to create, much to Griff's delight. Lastly, everyone had put on their new armor. They all looked the same, which wasn't surprising at all. Each chestplate had the word UNSC on her right breastplate, while the left side had her name and rank. The colors were all the same. Tucker being aqua, Wash steel gray with yellow, Carolina cyan, Caboose blue, Kai yellow, Sarge red, Simmons maroon, Griff orange, and so on. Each armor however did have a stripe of cobalt blue that went across the left breastplate, as well as a small portion of their upper right arm. This was to honor both Church and Epsilon. Each shoulder plate held a specific symbol. On the right one, everyone had the same symbol, a red and blue helmet with a gold visor, the symbol of the Reds and Blues. The left shoulder was different. Instead, it held the symbols of either team. For Blue Team it was of an white eagle with its wings stretched out with two crossed swords behind it. For Red Team, it was a white snake with a sideways square behind it. For Doc, it was a medical pill. Carolina had the Project Freelancer logo. Locus had a green X. Some of them had different armor components as well. For instance, Caboose had a MRK V helmet, Carolina had a Recon helmet and shoulder pads and chestplate, Simmons had a maroon ghillie hood that could go over his helmet, and Locus had his special helmet. The latter's color scheme was also different. It was similar to his old design, but it was dark steel with red and green accents, symbolizing his allegiance to Red Team. Wash's yellow accents were instead in the form of tiger stripes as well. Everyone then picked up their weapons they planned on using. Sarge picked a shotgun and a pistol. Wash had his trusty battle rifle and pistol. Tucker picked up a DMR, pistol, and his sword of course. Caboose already had his new assault rifle with freckles inside. Kai took an SMG and pistol. Carolina took a battle rifle, two plasma rifles, and pistols. Simmons took a battle rifle, two SMGs and a sniper rifle. Griff took a battle rifle, the Griff shot, and his own energy sword he got from the cosmic powers. Donut took a battle rifle, several grenades, a grenade launcher, and a gravity hammer. Lopez grabbed a battle rifle, a saw, and sticky detonator. Doc kept his medical scanner but under O'Malley's influence, grabbed a pistol and a rocket launcher. Lastly came Locus, who took a shotgun, saw, his own energy sword, railgun, and sniper rifle. Everyone then gathered near the cliffside, slightly nervous. They all knew what they were about to do, where they were going, etc. But they didn't know what they were in for. Remnant seemed like a paradise as described by the huntsman. But from what they saw over the years, they knew that any world or universe isn't perfect. 3 years ago, two idiots in a boxed canyon asked each other a question. Tucker said to everyone, "Simmons, what was that question? Ever wonder why we're here?" Simmons replied. "And Griff, what did the other soldier say?" Tucker asked the orange soldier. "It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it?" Griff replied. "That's what we all thought over the years." Tucker replied, "But now we have an answer. We're here to help Team RWBY, Team JNPR, and whatever bullshit that's going on over there. We're here to pay our own debt. So let's do this." Tucker then backed up and Sarge stepped forward. "Simmons." Sarge shouted at his second in command, "Activate the teleporter." "Yes, sir." Simmons revealed a modified medical scanner in his hands and aimed it at the ground near everyone. The charged up a bolt before firing it and large cylinder light shot up out of the ground, and into the sky. The Reds and Blues were then immediately sucked into the portal. Destination: the world of Remnant. And this is the end of part 2 of this What If. Do not forget to leave a comment down below, subscribe to this channel.